Today on the channel, we go straight edge and hardcore with the Mattel Creation CM Punk exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Creations exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got CM Punk again, this time from WWE ECW edition. But of course, for all your Mattel Creation exclusive needs, head to Mattel Creations. But for everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get the deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got a little comparison, a little special comparison at the end of the video as well. But this is the Mattel Creations exclusive. When did we order this? 6 months ago? 4 months ago? I can't keep track of the days and times anymore. But this did show up when I was out at San Diego Comic-Con, just returning home, and I saw this and I said, oh, I got to get after this one. I'm excited for this one here. This is really where I found CM Punk. I'd known about him. I'd seen a little bit of stuff, but obviously when he went to WWE, saw him on a lot more regular basis, of course, around this time. So very fun to get these throwback early edition CM Punks. I'm a CM Punk fan, so I like all the CM Punk figures, but I do like these throwback ones a little bit more. They're a little bit more special to me. And this one brings us back to the old ECW days. And once again, a Mattel Creations exclusive. Varies if they go back up or not, usually not, so you might have to go to eBay for this, or who knows, Mattel Creations could have some. Hit the link, find it out yourself. But of course, we're going to dive in, and we do get the special protector box over the top. I always save these, but it is that straight edge hardcore t-shirt, of course, there for CM Punk. There's a young whippersnapper right there, just ready to run his way through the locker room or something like that. CM Punk on the side here. Nothing too fun up there, nothing too fun down here, but a nice little box. I always save those, as I said, off to the side. A gentle see you later, goodbye. And then we're diving into CM Punk right here in the package. You pull it out. It's got that kind of V going on. This is the Mattel Creations exclusive. We saw it, I think, didn't we see it with Logan Paul? Definitely Cody Rhodes. We saw Jesse Ventura at San Diego Comic-Con, similar style packaging. So apparently this is the one they're going to use going forward here. This is the Mattel Creations special packaging on this one. It looks good. Of course, figure just hanging out, dangling in there. Got the ECW title belt, all that kind of stuff. CM Punk down here as well. Nothing too fun on the side. Nothing too fun on the side. And then, of course, the back right there. You got the glamour shot of the man, glamour shot of the figure, tail of the tape. Got the blurb. Let's see what it says about CM Punk. Is he a cookie monster? Is he a chick magnet? I don't know, but I know my friend Todd McFarlane on the couch is one of those things. You decide. Height, 6'2", from Chicago, Illinois. Finisher, that GTS. Career highlights, WWE Champion, ECW Champion. When CM Punk made his ECW debut at the Hammerstein Ballroom in 2006, beautiful this time of year, Hammerstein, the fans were buzzing with excitement. We haven't seen buzzing like that since Brian Blair and Jim Brunzell, is what I've been told. Already well known for his independent accolades, the straight-edge superstar was the hottest young prospect on the WWE roster and ready to make a name for himself in the WWE. And that's what you got to do. You got to make a name for yourself. And I think CM Punk, mission accomplished is what I would say. But we got the old razor blade out. Going to open up the bottom of the back. Of course, we're going through the back door. It's a full-on backdoor channel, as we do know. And we're going to do that right here. Maybe we are. Maybe we aren't. I don't know what the answer is. How do we get these things out? What are we doing here? Okay, we got a little box there. Everybody likes a little box. And how do we get this out? Slides right out there, so you can save that. Now, does this come out? Yes, it does. Oh, look at this. Little ECW entrance here, of course, for you figure photographers. You put that there. You put CM Punk. Bada boom, bada bing. ECW 2024 Mattel, it says. Well, by my watch, Todd McFarlane is 2025, so they really got after this early. ECW background looking nice here. And then you got this, the old heave-ho, see you later. Got the old plastic prison for CM Punk here, looking good. And he is locked down. We got twist ties on here. And Todd McFarlane, he's rubbing his hands together like that guy behind the tree, that classic meme. You see those twist ties, and Todd springs to life. Because, Todd, I know you're not a wrestling fan. I know you don't like these wrestling figures. But he puts up with them. He puts up with them. But we'll get there here. We're going to get these twist ties off. Of course, saving all these twist ties, part of the personal twist tie collection. And then, of course, we're going to do the big contest at the year around the twist ties. So stay tuned for that. That's one you won't want to miss. No doubt about it. But there it is. Plastic Prison. Heave ho. See you later. Goodbye. And we're not done. Nope, we're not done. We do got the little box here. Everybody loves a box. Of course, especially CM Punk. He loves a good box. See you later. Goodbye. Baggy. What could be the baggy? Not what anything he is. He's straight edge. He doesn't need these baggies. But we got all kinds of accessories going on. Extra heads, extra hands, extra fun. That's what we got. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Let's dive into it. Let's get down to business. CM Punk business. Right out of the package, 2 fists of fury for those punches in bunches for CM Punk. Then we do got the 2 gripping hands right here, so he can grip it and rip it, as we do know. Taped up fist, looking good, drug-free. Got the X on there, like he's going to the party and, going to the bar early, and he's underage. Put the old X on there. We know how it goes. It's not an easy thing. Not an easy thing. We do get a little bit of, is this tape? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Obviously, they don't want bleeding or they want it to stick on better. I'm not exactly sure. But we got tape all over the shirt here. And man, you don't put tape on the capes and you don't put tape on the shirt either. Not a fan of that, as it's fighting me trying to get this tape off. So I guess I'll do it later. That's what I'm going to do. Well, maybe not, because I can't get the shirt off without getting this tape off. But it is locked in there tight. I haven't seen anything locked in like this since the Judas Priest album in the 80s. That's for sure. But it seems to be tape, I guess. Taped over the shirt. What are we doing here? I'm just going to fiddle with this forever, I think. Well, I'm just going to have to wait. I guess is what I'm going to have to do. But it's driving me crazy. I want to get this shirt off. I want to get this shirt off so bad. I guess later. But we do get the ECW title belt here. Always good to see this ECW title belt. Always good to get belts we don't get on a regular basis. And this is definitely one of those. Brings me back to the old ECW days around this time. Very cool, the heavyweight title. Great to see it. But now we're diving into CM Punk. We're diving into the head sculpts is where we're going to go. 3 heads with this one. And we got Smiling Punk. Look at that. He's got that $1 million smile, the long hair tucked behind the ears, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Playing all those human hits right there with that one. Looks fairly good. No problems with that head sculpt. I believe it's brand new if I'm not mistaken. Now we got another head sculpt here. Another new one. Screaming and yelling head on CM Punk. You got the tongue showing. Everybody likes the little tongue, don't they? Looking very good, though. I like this one. He's all crazy. He's crazy. He's ready to do one of those crazy thumbnails people do where they always say, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. Clickbaity type stuff. We don't do a lot of that on the channel here. It's not for me. Not for me. And then we do get the classic CM Punk. This is probably the head that needs to be used. The smirking head. This is what we think of as CM Punk usually. Got that lip ring in all these figures as well. Got a little bit of beard action there. All 3 great head sculpts. They did a fabulous job on these head sculpts for CM Punk here. Now, we do got CM Punk out of the package looking only like a CM Punk could look. That's what I'm going to say. Man, oh man, it's just driving me nuts. I can't get this off of here. I'm hoping I can do it. But we'll try. But we got the head looking good, of course, as I said. Now we got the soft goods shirt, straight edge hardcore, and it's a traditional shirt here, like you would have it on a normal person. Obviously, we know the articulation, the arms pop off, all that kind of fun stuff, but it is no Velcro on this shirt. CM Punk on the back as well, looking very, very nice. Got the forearm tape into the wrist as well, as we talked about with the hands, the drug-free. Straight edge hardcore shirt, a classic CM Punk shirt, as we know. A lot of classic early shirts from Punk back in the day we do like. Got the CM Punk and the kind of punk rock font there on the back there. He's got the yellow and black attack, which means only one thing. Yes, huge Striper fan. He loves his punk rock, but also loves his Christian metal. He's a good boy, that CM Punk. And while Oz Fox, Michael Sweet, and the boys were playing, guess what? I got that tape right off there. So, trickery, tomfoolery, all wrapped into one, of course. Looking good, though, with the shirt. Nice, soft, good shirt there. Yellow and black attack, as I said, down there in the tights. We do got the legs down here. You got the black plain knee pads. You got the black boots here. No design, nothing, no decor, anything like that on there as well. Of course, arms going to go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Playing all the hits here in the Ultimate line, as we know. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Got those drop down hips we get. And then we got the leg that goes up. But unfortunate, what do we got here? We got the Vietnam revenge. The Vietnam bounce back. Just when we thought things were over, we got the Vietnam issues, and we are made in Vietnam once again. So unfortunately on this one, we got the bounce back there. Both legs. Yeah, both legs. They got a hidden action feature in these. Really disappointing. We've been on Mattel for quite some time around this. I don't know. I know they always say, well, reach out to our complaints department and tell them, but they've had to have seen enough of this by now to know, hey guys, in the factory, let's get after it. But what my guess is, all this stuff was manufactured, came across the sea, like a young Weezer Pinkerton album, and they said, we're not dialing these back. We're going to release these. We'll fix the other ones in the future. I don't know that for sure, but it's a good guess. It's a good guess. Why not? But hate to see that bounce back there. It makes it tough for posing and things like that. As I always say, your mileage may vary, but you just never know on those. But we do got the bounce back going on. We do got the thigh cut. Double jointed pin knees on this one. So got the pin knees. Boot cut looking good. Ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. One other hallmark of Vietnam is the loose ankle joints. A little looser than we like them to be, of course. But we do got the Todd McFarlane toe articulation there for old Todd. So we do like that. Of course, it is CM Punk. Can't have CM Punk without all of his tattoos. And he's got all of his specific tattoos from the time frame that Mattel does. Obviously, they're not putting the Pepsi. They're not putting the Cobra on there, as we do know. But it'd be a perfect crossover event when they do that G.I. Joe Hasbro Mattel WWE crossover. That would be the one we need. We'll see if that happens. Maybe CM Punk could play Shipwreck. I don't know. Who knows where it would go. But I do love this figure here. I love the early CM Punks, and this is a very fun one. Little quality issues with Vietnam, but it's to be expected in this day and age. We see it every once in a while here, but there is still a lot to like on this figure, and this is definitely worth the pickup if you ask me. But wait, there's more. You're saying, Kyle, there's some surprises. Well, you know me, I'm a classics guy, and classics can be a lot of things. Classic superstars or Jakks Ruthless Aggression, and we're dialing it all the way back to CM Punk Once Upon a Time. In the ECW line, of course, from Jakks. And that's one thing I always really enjoy when we get some of these Jakks Ruthless Aggression characters in the modern day Ultimates and Elites, main events and stuff. It's fun to compare these ones and see where we've been. Because if you forget your past, where are you going to go? You know how that goes, is, of course, the old saying. But I absolutely love this kind of stuff. I always say Jakks started running so Mattel could really take off in a sprint. And this was cutting edge once upon a time. And it's cool to see these figures over time of how they evolve and stuff like that. So very cool to get this CM Punk. A very fun figure. I actually like it more than I thought. Really good head scans on this one. Only gripe I have is the Vietnam problem. And it's kind of to be expected at this point in a lot of the Mattel figures. Your mileage, of course, may vary. But there it is. Straight edge CM Punk. What do we think? We here for this? Are you hardcore for this? Let me know. You're just hard over there, Todd. What are you talking about? You'll fill me in later? Okay. But let me know your thoughts on this CM Punk figure in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out both of my YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. Of course, YouTube channel memberships and Patreon if you want early access to the videos, things like that. There's a lot going on every single day over there, as you guys know. Check me out, of course, at SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is, of course, my podcast each and every single Tuesday where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. All kinds of stuff going on over there each and every single Tuesday. Make sure you check it out. And you can see my wife, Angie, hanging out and chiming in every once in a while as well. But it is the Kyle Peterson Show. Appreciate all the support there. So for the Mattel Creations exclusive Ultimate CM Punk ECW edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?